Okay, so how do people respond to you when you ask for feedback? I had a lot of positive feedback about my prototype when I shared this with both classmates and um, just friends and family. I had a pretty simple prototype, just a reminder. It was the water bottle that reminded you both verbally and with a light reminder to drink water like every hour on the hour or every 30 minutes or whatever you set your app to remind you. And in my initial post, I talked about how it would be beneficial for someone, like let's say in a classroom setting, so a teacher or someone who is constantly being distracted by students or having to get up and talk in front of your class. Just you probably won't be able to hear the verbal reminder all the time, but whenever you do get the chance to like walk back to your desk, you can see that you had your light on, and it would remind you to drink water. And I think I got some really good feedback from one of our classmates, and they said that this prototype could be beneficial for someone who is also just on the go a lot, so maybe not someone who is constantly in like a stationary setting, but someone who's constantly going from one place to another. How like the verbal reminder could be good for them, like someone who is maybe in their car often. Maybe they'll be able to hear that verbal reminder and just stop and drink water. So yeah, that was really good feedback that I took into consideration. And then, how did you react when you found the urge to explain? I think I realized that the more people that I explained my prototype to, the more ideas kind of came to my head. So I feel like my explanations kind of got more in depth, which was pretty cool. I think, just the more you talk about the prototype, the more exciting it kind of became. And then, what can we learn about leadership and true openness to feedback through this process? I think the biggest thing that I learned through this process is just that feedback from peers or anyone is really important and really beneficial, just to stop and take into account, because you could have some really great ideas, and those ideas could be great for your prototype, but when you stop and listen to other people, like, they're gonna throw out things that you never would have thought of initially. I also think that this process has just kind of taught me the importance of being open-minded, because in a situation like rapid prototyping, you're not going to get it perfect the first time. So having the ability to stay open-minded to different feedbacks and critiques can ultimately just really enhance your overall product in the end. So that was my post for this week's discussion on the defensiveness and feedback.